What? Oh,
money! That's where I got all this money from.
Where, doing chores?
Yes.
I should have wore pants. It's cold.
Hey, what's up guys? SeeJayAre here, back for another live garage sale video. It's September, what?
3rd.
September 3rd. It's pretty darn cold. It just kind of instantly turned into fall here where we live.
And we wore shorts.
And we're both in shorts and we're both freezing. So once again, I got the boys with me. There's Andrew.
With my money.
And Teddy. And Matt.
Hey.
So what's Matt looking for today?
Oh, I decided last night I want to save up for an Xbox One.
Good. Notice how he said save up. That's the key word. Because typically he'll just sell everything he owns.
I might just sell a PS2 though.
To buy whatever he's into that day. He'll just go sell everything he has and just buy something just on a whim. So.
But I'm still collecting for GameCube and Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Original, and Super Nintendo and Nintendo Pro.
Good. So there was about 70 sales listed today, so there should be a decent amount. My expectations are super low. Pressure's off. I'm just hoping I find a couple of things and make it worth my while of going in. Yes, Andrew?
You know what I'm looking for today?
What?
Minecraft.
Andrew's looking for Minecraft stuff. He really wants one of those foam pickaxe things or sword.
Yeah, sword.
Anyways, here we go. We're off to the first sale. Oh yeah, the wheels. Yeah, that'd be great.
You're getting a good deal.
Yeah.
And you've got the two other ones inside. Everything's inside the box.
Great.
No.
Great, thanks a lot. Okay guys, at that sale back there, just made a decent pickup. It's only 10 after 8. We've had quite a few sales, but no real video game stuff quite yet. They had a big bag full of Skylanders they wanted 20 bucks for, but I passed. Picked up a Wii in the box, complete. Yeah, show Hannah Montana, Matt.
No, I'll show you the ones. I'll show you the ones.
Mario Kart, Twilight Princess, Wii Music. It's got a bunch of wheels. I think I've got 10 of those things now. They had 50 on it. I offered 30 and they took it, so not a bad deal for a complete Wii in the box with a couple decent games.
Still works.
Yeah.
And I do have games for it. Believe it or not.
Cool. Yeah, I like playing the older stuff with my boys.
Zelda, the older stuff's the best.
Yeah, it's a little more simple, and once you introduce like the dual analog sticks for kids,
yeah,
doing that whole, it's hard for them to.
These are power pack there. I just put this thing, and then you pull that out, you have 64 meters now. I think, I'm not too sure.
Yeah, that's it. That's all it.
I think no.
That's great. I'm interested. What would you want for everything there?
I don't know what's it worth to you. I don't know what they're worth.
I mean, I could offer you like 20 bucks for it.
You make it 30, you have a deal.
Okay, that's fair.
Good enough?
Sure. Thanks for pulling it out.
Yeah, you don't need that one.
No.
It's in there. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
Great. Thank you so much.
No, that's fine. I do keep games.
Yeah, you know, I think like 80% of the stuff
Just
I
give it
find
a good cleaning if you can.
is just from asking, right? Because people
You know
don't.
what you do? Q-tip.
Yeah, rubbing alcohol.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, no problem. I'm not going to use it, so.
Bye.
Enjoy, guys.
We will. All right, guys, I don't know if you saw that, but we scored pretty big back there. I'm very happy. I found at least one really nice bundle for the day. N64 score. Basically, he had a PlayStation out that he had $50 on with no games. So I was like, oh man, here we go. Asked if he had more games, mentioned N64, and he said, yeah, I've got an N64 inside. I don't know if there's any games. I'm like, oh, would you be willing to take a look? I can make you an offer on it. brings it out, nice stack of games. Judging by the PS1, I started pretty low. I offered him 20 bucks, expecting him to say like 60. He came back, he said 30 bucks and it's yours, and I said thank you very much, packed it up and hopped in the car. So it looks like there's 7 games there, most of which are really good. Really nice games in there. I know there's a clay fighter. I was hoping it would be the Sculptor's Cup, but I don't think it is. So we'll find out when we get home. Yeah, so nice pickup there for 30 bucks. They just made a decent little pickup, mostly stuff for Matt here. Picked up some pretty good PS2 games. Matt picked up GTA 3, Killzone, Risk, Global Domination, and I picked up MTV Music Generator 3. And then he got the dance pad, it's the Namco Bandai one, for the GameCube. And then I picked up a copy of Microsoft Office 2010. It's a family pack. So now I don't know how this works. Obviously it's been opened. The product key is inside. I don't know how that works. I'm not sure if I own the product key, if I can just register and download a copy of Office. I'm hoping that's how it works. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I paid literally nothing for it. Got it all thrown in for $5 total. So if it doesn't work, it's no skin off my back. If it does, I'll get a free copy of Office, which is pretty darn nice because it's going to cost you 50 to 100 bucks probably. So yeah, pretty decent little pickup there. All right, made a quick little pickup at that sale right there. Quick little score. Nothing special. I left my number. She said she's got a whole bunch of old video games in her basement. Not here, of course. So she said she'll go through it and text me. Chances are I'll never hear from her again, but yeah, once in a while they pan out. These two guys, Wii Sports and Link's crossbow training, paid $1 for both. Hey, what's up guys? SeeJayAre here, and we're back in the game room. A pretty good day in early September. This is when it kind of slows down. We still ended up hitting probably 30 plus sales today. We hit a good number of sales, and I'm really happy with what we found. Starting off, you guys saw, I picked up a Wii. I don't typically pick up too many Wiis. I don't have one right now to put online. If I can get them for a decent enough price and I can flip them and make a little bit of money, I'll pick them up sometimes. So I saw the Wii sitting there. They had a couple games. I was just gonna offer money for 2 of the games. You know, some people typically, this is the difference. So typically people would have seen these games. Actually, the one game wasn't even the case. So they might have just left everything and just grabbed the one game. In my head, if I can get the bundle for a certain price, it makes sense for me to do that instead of just picking up the one game. So anyways, I picked up everything. They had $50 on it. They wanted $50 for the systems in the box complete. It actually works really well. There ended up being 2 Wii remotes in here, and it came with Wii Sports. Everything's complete in nice condition. It was like adult owned. So, and then 4 games. Yeah. Hannah Montana Spotlight World Tour. Sorry, I know it's kind of blown out. We got Wii Music, which Matt thinks is a really good game. He's probably the only one. Zelda Twilight Princess, which ended up being in the system. It was not in there, so it might have been passed up. And then Mario Kart Wii. They're all in good condition. So they had 50 on it. It was still pretty early. I just offered 30. I got the money out, and she said, yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and take it. So 30 bucks for that. Boxed Wii, I would probably just list for like 50 bucks. They still sell relatively well here. People like to mod them or use them for the cottage, that kind of thing. So pretty decent deal there. And then I think like Twilight Princess and Mario Kart, probably like 15, maybe 20 bucks a piece. I could list those for. So just a good way to recuperate some money. This is how I do things. This is how I make. I flip a few things to pay for the amount of money I have to output to pick up all these video games. So the money from this should pay for this lot. So that's typical, and then so on, and it kind of snowballs from there. So you see the people who do this type of thing. This is typically how we do it. If you want to get a big collection like I have, and you're not a millionaire, this is the way to do it. So. I forgot to mention, it actually came with two more wheels. I think I've literally 8 or 9 of these now. So when I flip a Mario Kart, I add a wheel in there too. 2 lone pickups here. Was just leaving a sale and they had these sitting there. Wii Sports and Link's crossbow training. Got them both for $1.
Hi.
Okay, now go upstairs. Go back upstairs and comb your hair and I'll be right there. Go. Be right there. We're going over to my mom's for lasagna. So. These are Matt's pickups. He picked these games up. I made the offer for him. If you saw in the video, I actually picked up a copy of Microsoft Office 2010. It actually worked. I have it downloading right now, so that was awesome. I just kind of threw that in, and I offered $5 for everything. Came with this dance mat that I don't want to touch really because other people's gross feet have been on it. Matt wanted the dance mat for his GameCube. I picked up MTV Music Generator 3. That's the only one I didn't have. I thought I needed Risk, but I didn't. So Matt held on to that. And then you got Killzone. These are all like mint condition. And GTA 3. One of my favorite games of all time. Originally played on the Xbox. And it was such a mind-blowing, groundbreaking game when it first came out. It doesn't hold up as well as some of the other GTAs. But man, this was quite the experience when you first played this on the... I had seen nothing like this. So $5 for all that, and the Microsoft Office, which I saved myself, I don't know, 50 to $100. I don't know what they go for anymore. And finally, the best pickup of the day, made the whole day worth getting out there. I just went up to a sale. The guy had a PlayStation there, no games, nothing. He had $50 on it. I was shocked that he was asking $50. Asked if he had any other video games. He said, yeah, I have an N64 in the basement. Somewhere in the basement, he said. I was like, great. I'm like, whenever somebody says I have this, I'm like, awesome, sounds good. Like, hoping, like, oh, great, like, without having to say, would you go get it? Then I just said, you know, would you be willing to bring it out and I could take a look at it? And he said, yeah, goes and gets it. Comes out with a bigger box, bunch of miscellaneous cords. I could see the Xbox, or the N64 controller, so I knew there was a controller and systems in there. Didn't see any games, though. But then as he got towards the bottom, I saw there was a stack of games. So 2 atomic purple controllers. Sticks are probably like 7s out of 10. I usually rate them out of 10. One might be like 6.5. Easily sellable. They work perfectly fine, I'm sure. They're just not extremely tight. I would have no problem putting these with a bundle, and people will be very happy with them. So those 2, all the official cords. Then we got the system. Looks to be in good shape. It's relatively clean with expansion pack. Very nice bonus. I don't think I've ever had an N64 that didn't work. Maybe 1 out of the hundreds that I've found. Okay, getting to the games here. I'll start with the worst first. We've got All-Star Baseball 2000. Probably Army Men Sarge's Heroes. Namco Museum 64. Unfortunately, I didn't need any of these. I love when I can find a game that I can add to my collection. I thought I might have needed Namco, but I didn't. So, Diddy Kong Racing. Clay Fighter 63 1/3. Zelda Ocarina of Time. And then Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Really, really nice copy. Mint condition with the holograph label. Judging by the PS1, I thought I was in for intense negotiation. I offered, I said, well, actually, I said to him, what would you want for everything? He said, I don't know, what would you be willing to offer? I said, would you take $20? As I was saying that, I pulled it out. I said, would you take $20? He said, you do 30 and you got a deal. So I was super happy to get it for 30. I thought for sure I was going to have to pay 50 or 60 based on what he had out there already, but that worked out. So this sale ended up making it a really good day. This time of year, I'm really happy if I can find one bundle like this. That's awesome. I think last year The last sale I went out was sometime in October, and right down the street from my wife's parents' house, I found I think it was a watermelon N64 and 4 or 5 games for like 20 or 30 bucks. Very similar bundle to this, and I was happier than hell. So, anyways, that's it for today's garage sale video. As always, you can find a link to Matt's channel in the description below. Matt films a video while he films a lot of stuff that I don't get, so if you want to see more of footage than you saw today, feel free to check out his channel. Yeah, thank you to all the new subs. It's been the channel's really been growing lately, the last couple weeks. I think I had my best month ever for subscribers in August, so thank you very much for that. And like always, you can really help with the channel. Just hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and till the next episode.